to see what requests do I have. Hi YouTube, it's Tiffany here. I'm offering the free reading session right now. I have Facebook going on and YouTube going on. If you are just joining now, my name is Tiffany. I've been an international spiritual healer, mystic teacher, and Starseed channel for a few years now. So if you have been in my readings before, my services or workshop before, welcome back. Let's work our magic together. So let me see, what requests do I have? Ooh. Just give me 1 second, Facebook. I'm trying to wait for my computer to load so I can see the comment section. Okay, here we go. And if I missed your comment, please feel free to remind me. Sometimes technologies don't work perfectly, so thanks for your patience. Okay. All right, the first request I have is from Beth. Hi, can I have whichever reading you're guided to? Sure, I'll just kind of ask you guys if there's anything that they want you to know. So give me a moment to tune in. Okay, Beth, so your guides are speaking to me in terms with visions. I'm seeing an old woman with really long, beautiful, silvery white hair. And talking about hair, they also showing me a white rabbit as well. So to me, this means that there is a emergence or integration between the wisdom that is in you and also that purity that is represented by the rabbit. So what happens is a lot of times spirit talks to us through visions, through feelings, or through an audio message. And because I'm a more visual person, I read with my third eye, I see things in terms of visions. So they're saying that right now in your journey, your spiritual growth is really about integrating that wise woman that is within, the sacred feminine. There's the goddess, there's the mother energy. So it's really about that mother wisdom energy right now and merging it with the purity of the white rabbit. So learning how to merge the two together. And the rabbit is also very active as well. So going out, they're very curious, right? So you guys are saying keep exploring different arenas of your life, expanding out from that way, but carry the wisdom of the old women with you. So it's a balancing of both, right? Sometimes people think if you are so innocent, you're naive, or if you're too, wise, then you don't have fun. So it's really about merging the two together. So have fun, right? Tune into your inner child, have fun with her. What does she want to do? But at the same time, merging that wisdom as well. So sharing some of your wisdom to the world. So I hope that message helps. And Stephen, hi Stephen, it's been a while. Would love a spirit guide reading, please. Absolutely. So Stephen, I'm going to tune in with you. And if you guys are just joining right now, it's just a reminder that channeling, YouTube, is a skill that any one of us can learn. So don't look at me as like, oh, she's so psychic and I can't do that. Not at all. I'm doing this so that I'm showing you guys that just 3 years ago, I was still learning Reiki. I didn't know how to channel. I just started recently and it just like open up a whole vault for me. So any one of us who are light workers, stars, even earth angel have this capability, right? It's about nurturing it, practicing it. And so this is to empower you. Hi, Wesley. Hi, Nancy. How are you guys? If you guys on YouTube have some requests, let me know. You need to ask a question such as, oh, can I get a spirit guide reading? Or can you do an aura reading for me? I'll need permission from you in order to tap into your higher self and spirit guides. So comment, comment, comment. All right. So, Stephen, I'm going to channel a message. Okay, so Stephen, your guides are showing me a past life vision of you. In one of your past life, you lived on Earth as a giant. So if you're into these extraterrestrial, interdimensional stuff and starseed stuff like I do, there are giants that lived upon Earth at one time. So these are really tall beings. They look like kind of like us, like a humanoid, right? Have the same kind of bone and muscle structure. And so in that lifetime, they're showing me that you're very new to the planet in that lifetime, right? As a soul. And in that lifetime, you were learning the ways of understanding how elements work. So I think I vaguely remember in your past reading, your guides are also talking to you about the alchemist energy. I don't know if that was you or someone else. So it's really about tuning back into that elemental, like Gandalf energy, right? To understand how the elements work, how to heal yourself with the elements. So what they're saying basically is tuning back into such as a energy work or qigong work, anything to do with energy in itself to help power up your vitality. So that is a message for you, and I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you have more questions in regards to that. Let's see. Right here, I see, hi Nancy, thank you for joining me today. I would love a reading, absolutely. So let Nancy, you're next. So Nancy, right away, your guides is showing me an image of a really beautiful yellow flower. I don't know what kind of flower it is. It looks kind of like a daisy. It's got like beautiful petals around it. It's showing me the scent of the flower as well. It's very sweet and very beautiful. Sometimes when spirits show you a message in the form of flowers, each flower has a meaning. And flowers can come from past loved ones as well. So sometimes a past loved one, believe it or not, in the spirit realm, they also have to learn how to communicate back to the physical realm. So the easiest way for spirit to communicate with us is through visions or dreams. And so flowers can also mean a spiritual blessing as well. So if you're receiving flowers as a form of vision, it means that your higher self or your spirit guides or your ancestors sending you a blessing. So the yellow flower, let me see what else they want to show me today. Okay, so Nancy, they showed me that in one of your past lifetime, you lived in the Fae realm. So we live in a multi-dimensional universe where we have this realm, and there's like the Akashic realm, there's the upper world, lower world, underworld, and then there is the Fae realm. Some people call it the elemental realm. So Nancy, you have a lot of fairy energy in you, especially when it comes to flower phase. I work really closely with the flower phase. They are wonderful beings. If you take really good care of your garden and if you take good care of Mother Gaia, the fairy phase really take care of you too. So yeah, absolutely work with the flower phase. What you can do is you can connect with them through crystals. So what I do with my face is I have a little small altar and I offer like little jars of honey or crystal, basically saying thank you for guarding my house. Thank you for taking care of my house. You can ask them for help. So in one of the YouTube videos, which I'll share, is how fairies helped me remove some mouse from my house. Like I had a mouse when I first moved in here and I was like, no, I cannot have that. And they helped me remove it like the next day. I found it in the garbage bin and I was like, what? How did you get into the garbage bin? Like something had to like make that happen. So definitely work with the fairies energy, Nancy. Fairies are also very connected to nature. So maybe replenish yourself in nature and to really allow yourself to tune in terms of the energy of the air, like movement, blossoming. So that's the reading for you today. Hope that was helpful. Let me know if there's any more questions. I wish I can do longer readings for everyone, but I think that in these live readings, the shorter and more condensed it is more helpful. If you guys do want a longer reading, the longer sessions that I do is very different than the live sessions. I actually go in and I channel through like a message for half an hour, take a break, ask how you think, and then the other half of the session usually is a healing session. So it's way more in-depth and it's very different than the live readings. Okay, next one. Jamelia, whatever you feel called to, absolutely. So next one is Jamelia. Okay, so Jamelia, with your guides, they are showing me this really clear vision of a full moon. So you're very connected with the moon's energy. The moon is also about working on your sacred, divine, feminine powers, right? The full moon also, to me, symbolizes the womb as well. So womb healing, womb cleansing, clearing old energies from your womb so that you can recharge your creativity and self-esteem. There's also this connection towards releasing as well. So the full moon is also very much about releasing in order to manifest what you want. So right now in your life, thinking about what areas do you need to release or cleanse so that you can make room for the new to grow. Your guides are also telling you to practice more mindfulness, being in the moment when you are walking. So when you're walking to work or to the bus stop, wherever you're at, they want you to start practicing this active form of meditation. So a lot of people think that to meditate, you need to just sit there and not move and be like a monk. That's not true. You can meditate if you're a walking meditation, dancing or movement meditation. So Jamelia, that's what your guides have for you today. I hope that was helpful. Awesome. Okay, going to YouTube. Hi, Wesley. I'm going to do a reading for you. Wesley, okay. Okay, Wesley, your guides are showing me this vision of a woman with short gray hair, and she's sitting in a room with some paintings. I see like paintings in the background. And to me, that feels like a vision ushering you to nurture your creativity side. So whatever creation that you want to do or want to just make it into a hobby, go ahead and start. There is a lot of creativity in you, and your guides really want you to unleash it, let it out, and let it be seen by the world. They're also saying use bright colors. I see on the paintings that are bright red, bright blue. That can also translate it to your chakra system as well. So the red is your root chakra. Work on grounding yourself. When you ground yourself, right, you bring in more abundance, more confidence. And the blue was almost like the blue that I'm wearing now. So this is the third eye chakra. So when your third eye is open, Don't worry, you're not going to see ghosts and all those crazy stuff. And when you open your third eye, you basically see beyond the physical. You start to see beyond the lies or the just beyond the physical form. You start to see more energetically, you tune in more emotionally with other people. So opening your third eye really helps you open your spiritual channel. Like me, myself, I devote myself to practices to open my third eye safely. So then I can go out and help other people. And in that way, right, guides and your high self is going to reward you, right? The more you practice, the more better you become. So that's a message for you, Wesley. I hope that helps. If you have any question, please feel free to let me know. Oh, I said Wesley. I think Leslie, you're the fourth one on YouTube. So yes, you made it. Okay. Hi, Katy. I'm good. How are you? I have a repeating dreams where I'm trying to convey and warn something, but my voice don't come out, even after putting all energy into it. If you can help me, what I might need to understand and feel that aspect, maybe it's related to past lives, sure. So Katy is next. I'm doing Katy's reading. Well, Katy, I can feel it in your body. It's very strong. Okay, so Katy, part of it does have to do with a little bit of past life pattern that is coming up to release. I see you in a past life as a woman. You had like robes on. It looks like Middle Ages in the European countries. You have these like long, black, kind of curly hair, very beautiful long hair. And you were wearing these like kind of the medieval robes, like the long dress. And in that lifetime, you were very quiet. You were quiet like a mouse. You were so scared to speak because your father in that lifetime was quite angry. He was quite abusive. He was into alcohol a lot. I saw the visuals of you just being really scared and afraid of your father in that lifetime. And in that lifetime, your mother was quite weak. I'm seeing the vision, she's quite frail when it comes to her physical body. So it feels like you, as the eldest daughter, took on a lot of your dad in that lifetime's anger. And so what happens is if we don't clear that, sometimes it can repeat itself in the current life, right? The good thing about past life healing or Akashic healing is that once you release it, you don't just release it in that lifetime, and this lifetime is multi-dimensional, right? You're hologram. So when you heal one lifetime, who knows how many other lifetimes you're healing. So that might give you a little bit insights, Katy, on why this is happening. So what you can do is in a practice, in your spiritual practice, you can go back into that vision and offer forgiveness to that father, the soul of the father, and also offer forgiveness for yourself also. If you need more help, you can message me. I can help you a little bit more. But I hope that helps with gaining more clarity in regards to that. Okay, awesome. Hi, YouTube. Thank you for watching. Let's see. Let's see who's next. Hope I don't miss anybody. Wesley, I did. Hi, I'm Leslie. Don't want to miss anyone. Let me double check. Can I please be next? I'm Leslie. Thank you. Okay, so Mahal is next. Reading, absolutely. Oh, that's so much messages. Okay, so I'll just do a general message for you, Mahal. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name right. Okay, so there's a couple of things, Mahal. There's like quite a few flashes of vision that I got. The first one is one of your past life. You were living in this really deep blue planet. It looks like Earth, but with way more water. It reminded me of a planet that is water based. And then within that, they started to show me how as your life, right, we are all spirits, we have many lifetimes if you believe in past life. If not, none of my messages is probably going to resonate with you. But you came from that planet, right, your starseed planet, getting this term Sirius. So Sirius, star system planet. And then when you migrated into this current solar system, our solar system, you started off in the planet Saturn. So yes, I know Saturn looks like, the scientists are like, there's no life on there. In another dimension, there is life in Saturn. There's life on the moon and the Mars and the under Earth. So there's life forms everywhere. So they show me your progression of your soul. And they also showing me this beautiful white dove. So you can search up on Google the spiritual meaning of the white dove. And there was one more thing, is that you have links to Atlantis. So in one of your lifetimes, you were living on Atlantis, given that Atlantis is quite a long civilization spent over many years and in many continents on Earth right now. So Atlantis now is actually in Antarctica. You guys might have seen some scientific journal talking about how they are starting to find pyramids in Antarctica. So that Antarctica is actually part of Atlantis. So that's the message for you today. And then if you want to explore more, I can help you out in a private session. But I hope that gives you some clarity about your soul's journey. Hi, Ewan. Nice to see you. I would love a higher self-guidance right now, please. Absolutely. Okay, so your guys are showing me your aura right now has a lot of lavender purple. So if you guys are joining me for the first time, your aura changes. It doesn't stay the same color. It's like the aurora that you see in the northern lights. It's always changing. So lavender means that there's a sense of psychic ability starting to marinate and it's starting to actualize. So what you guys are saying is that you really need to ground yourself. When I'm tuning into the body, right, it's a little bit wobbly, right, in the top because the upper chakras is being activated. So you really need to ground yourself. And to ground yourself, there's so many different practices. Tune into what works best for you. You can use yoga. You can use going into nature, walking barefoot. You can have some cacao and ground yourself that way. So grounding is a big thing for you right now, Yuan. I hope that helps. Hi, Angie. I haven't gotten to you yet, so don't worry. I haven't missed you yet. I think Leslie is next. So let me just type in so you guys let me know if you got a reading or not. So Leslie, let's see. If you're still here, hopefully you are. If not, you can watch it on the replay. Okay, Leslie, your guides is showing me right away. You have connection to Egypt. So Egypt itself has been influenced by many galactic beings. A lot of people think that, oh, there's no life on Earth. We actually like the babies of Earth. If anything, we are the ETs because we came much later. So back in the time of ancient Egypt, there was galactic beings, and it was during the ascension cycle of Earth. And in that lifetime, you worked really closely with the mystery school in ancient Egypt. Granted, there's many lineage, but you connected to the Isis lineage. I also have lifetime connected to goddess Isis as well. It's about alchemy, the sacred feminine. So you guys are showing that you have connection to that. So you will feel that spiritual knowledge comes to you very easily. You will also find that your intuition is actually quite on point a lot of times. The next step of the message is for you to hone and learn how to improve and really learn how to I wouldn't say the word control, but learn how to use your gifts so that it doesn't overwhelm you, right? You might find being in large places very overwhelming. You're sensitive to energy, so you really need to learn how to use these gifts so that you are not being controlled by them, but you are controlling them. I hope that makes sense. Awesome, cool. And thank you so much, you two, for your support. I reached 1,000 subscribers recently, so I want to send you guys some love. I'm really happy that whatever diary that I post on, like through video format, really helps someone. So if you like these messages, if you want more free readings, subscribe to my YouTube channel and also like my Facebook page as well. I try to keep everyone on track, but it's hard, like... Okay, Rishma. Hi, Tiffany, please. A reading for me, absolutely. Hi, Laurie. Congrats on your award. I'm so happy for you. Okay. Oh, Rishma, so the message is a reiteration from our session today. It's the throat chakra. Your throat chakra is really tight. Like when I'm doing it, I can feel like, so you guys are saying to work on your throat chakra. This is your priority. And so doing the chanting practice that we talked about this morning, and also the next step will be for you to work with sacred geometry. That's a good message. So in our sessions together, I'm going to slowly work with you in terms of sacred geometry. So we're going to do that together. Awesome. Hi, Larissa. You're welcome, Stephen. Larissa, you're going to be next. I'm going to go to YouTube. Let's see who's next. Angie. Angie, me please, am I on the right path? Okay, cool. Wow, Angie, your auric field is very beautiful. I see a lot of like deep emerald colors in your auric field. Your heart is very open, Angie. I don't know if you feel resonating to like the term empath. Like empaths usually have really open heart chakra, can feel like a blessing or a curse sometimes. So you guys are saying that in your path, you are to understand how to utilize your empathic ability to help others. So whatever you're doing on your path, you always want to come from the space of, am I utilizing my innate gifts to help others? You guys are saying it doesn't matter what it is about, as spiritual guides is against spiritual rules and laws to tell you what to do. But they're saying that as long as you feel that your heart opens and you get the sensation that, yes, this is exactly what I'm about to do. It makes me, feel like I'm on fire, then that is the right path. They say that with you, coaching, counseling, healing would be really good. So whatever you're doing, you want to merge those two together in your path. You're someone that feels fulfilled when you help people. So, I'm a new practicing witch. Oh, perfect. Yes, exactly. So they absolutely, counseling, healing other people is the right path. Utilize your knowledge in terms of nature as well. So that deep green, or people with deep green energy field connects with trees a lot, connect with nature a lot. So utilize those in your practice. So you're kind of like a green witch, right? You use like herbs, right? Like me, like sage and Palo Santo and yeah, white light. Yes, I love working with white light too. So, Angie, that's a confirmation from your guy that your path is good. Thumbs up. Keep shining and keep helping other people. Sending you love. Awesome. Cool. So, if anyone is interested to have a private reading, I get a lot of people reach out to me afterwards and say, "Oh, I would like to learn more." You can send me a message through my website. That's the easiest way, is to go to my website, High Priestess Ascension or My Inner Temple. They both lead to the same website, and then just shoot me a message. You can also, if you are wanting to become a healer, I have the Goddess on Fire and High Priestess of Light training program available. We start June 11th. So let me know if you guys are interested to learn how to channel, how to do womb healing, how to do inner child work. There is a 6-month training certification. So you get to learn over 16 healing modalities, basically everything that made me the healer that I am today. I'm sharing this knowledge with the priestesses and goddesses in my academy right now. They are already starting the healing business and we haven't even finished the program yet. So at this time, light workers are really, really needed. And light workers are getting the urge from Mother Gaia to, hey, go, express yourself, go do it. Not claim, I would say like create abundance for yourself. There's nothing wrong with servicing others and creating abundance for yourself at the same time. So, la la la. Okay, Larissa, hope you're still here. Thanks for waiting. You are next. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, Larissa, you have a past life in ancient Greece. So your guys are showing me you as like how do I say it? The Grecian women with the beautiful curls and then the little like bun behind the head with the little gold around your forehead. So usually in those times, if you're wearing gold, it means that you have a pretty good status or abundance. So let me see what else they want to show me here today. Okay. Okay, so you guys are showing me this vision where from this past life you were a Grecian woman and you worked at one of the temples. So you worked under a very wealthy person. I can see that you're bringing flowers and vases and like different potteries to this building. And the part about this lifetime is you started out your life in a farm. So you didn't start out in the city right away. You were born in like the outside village and you had your father in that lifetime who you were very, very close to. Your mother also is there as well, but you just had this special bond with your dad in that lifetime. And when you were old enough, you were brought to the city to work. And so there was always this sense of missing someone that is close to you, or feeling like lonely, or feeling like wanting connection. And so your guides are saying that that's part of where it's coming from. And they say that in this lifetime, right, through this incarnation, a lot of your life work is surrounding about connection. So connecting people or connecting other people with other people is really based about connection. You guys are also saying in this lifetime, you have a very good sense of emotional intelligence. So you'll be able to use these skills, maybe help other people. Your friends will find that you're a pretty good listener. You could give pretty good advice. So that's just some more insights on who you are in this lifetime and how other lifetimes can affect you. So I hope that reading gave you some clarity. Okay, back to YouTube. Let's see. Did Leslie? No problem. My pleasure. Okay, Benita is next. Can I please be added to the list? Okay, Benita. Okay, so I'm just doing a general message, it looks like. Okay. Okay, Benita, so with you, I got a vision of a spirit guides, and this spirit guides is she projected herself to look like an African woman. She has like really round, beautiful, radiant skin, big, beautiful, kind eyes, and she's like petting a giraffe. So when a spirit guide sends you an image of an animal, what you can do is go on Google and type in giraffe spiritual meaning and see what is the meaning behind the giraffe. There's also part 2 of the message too. Okay, so part 2 of the message is that as part of your life journey or your life mission or purpose, however we want to say it, it will really fulfill you if you were to do something that is related to animals. You guys said it doesn't have to be a paid job surrounding animals, but if you would, let's say, I don't know, have like a Facebook page that shares animals or supporting causes surrounding protection of animals, it will really help you feel that sense of, yes, I feel fulfilled. Yes, this gives me on, this puts me on fire. This is what I love to do. You're very connected to animals, and animals feel very safe around you. So those are the message I have for you. Oh, hi, Stephanie. I didn't see your message before. Let me see. Oh, it's just popping up right now. Okay, sorry I missed you earlier. Let's do you quickly. Stephanie, can I have a spirit guide reading, please? Absolutely. Stephanie next. Stephanie, in your auric field, I can see a lot of white. I see a lot of blue, like a really light blue color. I see some pink and some yellow as well. It seems like your auric field is pretty balanced in terms of the upper chakras. So in terms of your lower chakra, we want to work on that a little bit more to come into a balanced and harmonious light body. So let me see what else they want you to know. Okay, so there's someone in your life, a masculine figure that will come into your life that you feel very close to and very trusted, like you feel safe around this person. This person is someone that you have met in another lifetime through I see like armor, like through a lifetime where there was like, I guess, a warrior energy. Both of you were actually men in that lifetime. And in this lifetime, you guys come incarnate together. The energy I'm getting is more like a friend, supposed to like a lover energy. So this person is going to come into your life, and this person is going to have a lot of experiences and a lot of teachings to synergize with your spiritual journey as well. So look out for that person, and that person is going to be, you just know, you're just like, I know this person. It's like a soul recognition. So once again, working on your lower chakra. So that means your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, and your root chakra, really grounding yourself, right? You guys said breath work. Utilize and practice breath work to ground yourself. That will also ground some of the overthinking and over worrying and analyzing that you do. So hope that message helps you. Let's see. Hi, Jessica. How are you doing? Annette. Hi, me please if you feel it. Sure. So I'm doing Annette on Facebook right now. Okay, and that your guides gave me a past life vision. So in one of your past life, you were in Japan, and they were showing me this vision of cherry blossom trees, and they were showing me you wearing these kimonos. So in a past life, you were a geisha in Japan. And so in that lifetime, you really devoted yourself to learn the arts of entertainment, right? Dancing, instrument, and socializing. So it's a lot of people find that your presence are really easy to be around with. You're just someone that people can talk to and speak to really easily. You have a very soft, gentle heart that really understand where people are coming from. And you might be able to pick up things that they may not be even able to see. So that's one of your talent, is that you see the good in them even before they realize it. So in that lifetime, you might feel that you have this special connection to Japan or Japanese culture, which is very much about devotion, loyalty. And so, yes, hope that gives you some clarity in regards to your current life. And next one is Mitchell. Mitchell. Okay, cool. Okay, Mitchell, so there is two things. One thing is that your guys show me a vision of your past life, and it looks like you were some type of warrior in like Persia. Like it's got like these really fancy kind of plating, and I see kind of like a desert in the background. I just heard Persia, so it seems like in that past life you were there and you were kind of like a warrior. I saw like a trail of merchant, and you would guard the merchant in that lifetime. And so it seems like you work for someone that is really influential, and you were a guard. Something happened in there though. Let me just tune back in and see. Okay. So in that lifetime, you fell in love with one of the merchant's daughter, but the father didn't want you guys to be together because of your status. The merchant man, like the father in that lifetime, just didn't feel like you are have a high status enough to be with the daughter. And so in that lifetime, it really caused some heartbreak in that lifetime. You guys didn't end up together. The daughter was forced to marry someone else, and in that lifetime, did you marry anyone else? So in that lifetime, you didn't marry anyone else. You were just like really devoted to that person. and you guys still live in the same city. So that was the hard part, is seeing her with someone else. And even though you guys still have this connection, you guys can't really be together. So that shows that you're very loyal as a person, right, as a soul. And with that message, what happens a lot of times is God likes to tell us about these things so that we understand our personality, maybe understanding how we interact with other people as well. So I've done readings for people where I would say something and they'd be like, whoa, that's exactly like what's happening right now. So sometimes it will give you some insight in regards to that. So I hope that helps. One more thing. Okay. Okay, so you guys are saying that you have a lot of purple energy in your auric field as well. So purples are usually very articulate. They are leaders, and leaders doesn't mean that you have to be like extroverted. You can be introverted and be a leader as well. But you're meant to lead something. You're meant to create something. Is what they're trying to say. All right, back to YouTube. Just let me see if I missed anybody. Just remind me if I do miss it. I don't know why sometimes the live comments doesn't pop up right away. So if I do miss it, just let me know again. I think the next one is Dreamy Rose. That's what I'm seeing from YouTube right now. Hello, can I please get a reading about my career? I'm waiting for more of you to contact me and waiting on my driver license to be sent to me. Okay, Dreamy Rose. Next. Okay, I need to go back to the question and understand it a little bit more. Can I please get a reading about my career? I'm waiting for Murphy to contact me and waiting on my driver license to be sent to me. Okay, so let's just see what that's about. I think Murphy is a company name. Am I right? Or someone is a person's name. I don't know. Okay, cool. And so so Dreamy Rose, you want to know if this is a good career for you, right? I think that's what you meant. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, I just saw the second part. If I'll be hired. So, Dreamy Rose, your higher self is saying that there's a lot of anxiety here in the heart chakra. When we manifest financial abundance, it's not just about the root chakra, it's about the heart chakra as well. So, your higher self wants you to just slow down and just ground yourself. It will be okay. Let's see, what is the timeline here? The timeline will be okay, but the feeling I'm getting is this job is not going to be like your lifelong career. It's going to be like a bridging, like somehow you're going to move up to somewhere or get another job down the road. But whatever you're going to learn now in this company is going to be really important for you. So just know that is the bridge. There's something better down the road also. And to keep your eye out and keep an eye out to network and work with other people. That's the feeling I'm getting in regards to this job is a bridge. So hope that helps and help you gain some clarity. So with that, let go of the anxiety. Everything is going to work out okay. Cool. Let me see who's next. Emma is next. Ooh, okay. Let me scroll back up. Let's see what Emma asked. I liked. Ooh, okay. Sorry, Emma. I'm just scrolling back up. Okay, can I have a reading, please? Can I please ask you intuitively if I knew my former college art teacher in a past life and what was our dynamic of the relationship? Okay, perfect. I love it. It's such a specific question. I love specific questions. Cool. So Emma, I'm reading you next. Let's see, your former college art teacher in the past life. What is your relationship? Okay. Okay, so right away I'm getting a really clear message, brother and sister in a past life. Let me just get more details. Give me one sec. Okay, that's the funny thing is that you were the brother in that lifetime, and then he was the sister in that lifetime. So there's like a gender switch. In that lifetime, you guys lived in a farmhouse together. I can see that there's like, those like old style wood house, kind of like in the 17th century, where there was still like horses and carriages. And you guys were part of a big family. So you guys have like a lot of siblings. It was kind of like those family in the past where you have a farm and you have like a lot of children. So that was the dynamic in that lifetime. And in that lifetime, you guys were like best friend. I can see that you were very fond of this soul, right? I always talk about soul, and you guys hang out with each other a lot, play with each other a lot in that lifetime. And so there's a really fond soul connection. Sometimes we call these soulmates, right? Your soulmate doesn't have to always be your lover they could be your lover in this lifetime, your family in another lifetime. That's why you have this like deep soul connection with your soulmate. So I hope that helps, Emma, give you some insights in regards to you guys in the past life. So yeah, let's see. Let me go back to Facebook for a second. I'm really behind on Facebook, so sorry about that. Just let me get through as much as possible. Cariel? Forgive me if I mispronounce your name. I love a reading, thanks. Sure. Okay, so Carrier, your spirit guides is showing you the animal totem of the butterfly. So the butterfly is very much about transformation. So you might be feeling like you're still in the cocoon and you're just waiting to blossom. There's these wings that want to like burst open from like the cocoon, but you still feel like you kind of like, I don't know where I want to be, but then I'm like in here. How do I bridge the two vibration together? So your guides is sending you more of the energy of the butterfly to help you blossom. Let me see if there's more specific message in regards to that. Okay, so your guide is saying work with the women that you know who are supportive, expand your network to work with other women who I feel that they inspire you, and basically be in that vibration of blossoming, of expression, of being the butterfly. And like I mentioned before, you can Google the spiritual meaning of a butterfly, and in that way, you can really get to learn more about the message. So I hope that help you gain some clarity in regards to that. Hi, Ramon. Let's see what what message they have for you. So once again, if you guys are joining me right now, I don't want you guys to feel like, oh my gosh, she can do this and I can't. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. I'm doing this to encourage you guys that, hey, if I can do it, you can do it too. Channeling is a skill that anyone can learn. So empower yourself, and you can definitely go on a journey to train yourself to practice. And the more you practice, the better you become. Oh yeah, and if you want to learn how to channel, I have 6 videos on YouTube right now talking about how to get started on channeling, so you guys can learn from my video. I hope that is going to be helpful. So, Ramon, do I have a message, guys, for me? Okay, cool. Okay, Ramon, you guys are saying it's time to move, get moving, get the energy going. They say that this is the time to really, it seems like you have been kind of stagnant in the little while, and they really want you to start, get the wheels going again. They're like, get moving, get going. So there is, sometimes it feels like you need to have something in order to get started. No more procrastination. Get back on track, get back on the vibration of growth, and keep working and keep moving forward. Okay, hope that is helpful. And unusual. Oh, thanks, Sunshine. You're helping me keep track of everybody's question. So Sunshine is next. Sunshine, I love your name. I'm sending you some sunshine too. It's so beautiful. I actually have a friend, her middle name is Sunshine. We're like, what? That's so lit. Okay, Sunshine's question is, I wanted to ask, will I be getting my full scholarship at my college this June or July? Anything on that? Thank you. Will I be getting my scholarship this June or July at my college? Anything you can tell me on that? Okay. So intuitively, I'm leaning towards July. Like when I am closing my eyes, connecting with you guys, I just ask and they just give me this big word, July. So it seems like that's where it is heading towards. So be patient. If you don't hear from them by June, just, trust yourself, relax, trust the universe. July is going to be that big month for you. So hopefully that helps. Okay, let's see. I think Angela is next on YouTube. Angela, I hope you're still here. I'm trying to look for your question. It's so hard to see on YouTube because it's like dark in the background and it's not. Angela, would you be typing your question again? If you don't have one, I'll just like do a general one. It's not even popping up for me right now. So just general reading is good. Pass off maybe. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so Angela, that was like a story that your spirit guides are showing me. So I saw in the vision in the past life you were living in like Europe, but kind of like what do I want to say? It's more like the eastern part of Europe. That's what the structure looks like, and in that lifetime you were really wealthy, right? You had these like beautiful flowery embroidered dress, you have like your champagne, and like you were just like enjoying your life. In that lifetime, I couldn't really see the detail. You just started crying because you lost one of your lover to death, like one of your lover passed away. And in that lifetime, you spend a lot of time grieving for him and really trying to understand where it really ties into. And in that lifetime, you actually did a lot of spiritual work because of that passing of your lover. So you'll find that in this lifetime, spiritual knowledge, once again, comes really easy for you. Like you already know a lot of these things, or if it's new, it would just like resonate within. In terms of that, there's a second part of the message. Let me tune back in as to what they want to see. Okay, so the other part of the reading is that you have this innate ability to connect with a non-physical realm. So maybe spirits, or I want to use the term mediumship. You might be able to connect with like past loved ones or spirits in general. You guys are saying don't be afraid of it. As the veil thins, as ascension is happening, more and more of you guys will start to realize your spiritual gifts. So part of it is also seeing like spirits and seeing energy and being more in tune. So part of your gift is speaking to the spirit realm, because in that lifetime, you spend a lot of lifetime trying to understand, how do I reach my lover who have passed away? Why do I feel like he's still with me, even though I can't see him? So in that way, in this lifetime, right, you're reharnessing those skills again to learn how to communicate with like past spirit. So I also have dabbled into mediumship. I don't like to do like reading for dead people, but I am what they call a shepherd. So you might be able to see spirit who are lost. Don't be afraid of lost spirit unless you don't know what to do with them. Then yes, don't tamper with them. But if it's just a lost spirit, sometimes they don't know they have passed on, or they have lingering things that they want to do. And if you get the message that you're supposed to help them, right, transition, what you can do is you can ask a higher dimensional entity like an archangel or angel and ask them to, hey, I send love to the spirit. Would you please hurl them to where they need to go, or please shine light onto the journey to help them transition. So that's also one way of mediumship as well. So Angie, I hope that is Angela. I hope that helps you understand your spiritual gifts a little bit more and understand where it came from. Okay. Oh my God, Sunshine, I'm going to have to like hire you as my assistant next time. Heat is next, so I'll come back to you, Tierra. We'll just do a quick one on Facebook. Uh-oh. Why is everything kind of mumble jumbled together on Facebook? Okay, so next one I think is Chantal. Chantal, hi Tiffany, would love a reading, whatever comes through, sure. Chantal, your guide is saying to run a workshop. I hear it really loudly. Run a workshop. I was like, are you sure? Run a workshop. So they want you to run a workshop. Focus on running workshops in this season of summer to help you expand your healing practice. Get yourself out there and to be in service to others. So that's a really short message, but I think you know what they mean. Hi, Souza. Can you reading for me? Sure. So, Souza, you are next. So, Souza, one of your spirit guide right now is the goddess Dakini. You can see her like holding a white lotus flower and she's smiling at you. So, Dakini has to do with a lot of sacred feminine powers, um, tantric teachings. So, it's really about tuning into your feminine energy, especially when it comes to sensuality and playfulness. You might have been feeling like you're too serious in life, right? So bring in more joy, bring in more of like maybe some belly dancing. Try something really different that helps you tune into that sacred energy of the feminine. So that's the message for you. And Marine, hi Marine, how are you doing? Any message for me? Sure, let me see. Okay, Marine, in your Orphe, you have a lot of green and purple. I see some pink around the top and the yellow towards the crown. So a lot of emotions are happening, but your light body is opening up, which is good. They're saying that you are needing to ground more. You might find it really hard to focus in certain times, right? With all the energy that's coming in, like the solar flares, ascension symptoms, and stuff. It's really important to ground yourself, Marine. There's just so much energy, especially around like the temple area. I don't know if you would like put your hand on your temple and just feel how much energy is there. Like when I tune in, I just feel like wobbly, like there's a lot of energy there. So you need to like clear, right? So each of you knows like energy healing. All of us intuitively know it. And if you don't, you can check out like Reiki or quantum healing or healing hands. And basically what you want to do is go into a meditative state and activate your palm chakras, which is your healing hands. And there are many different ways to do it. My favorite way is to use violet flame. So activate violet flame, right? Always ask your higher self, and you can learn more with my videos on YouTube about how to do that. Connect with your higher self, and then invoke violet flame, and just like clear your upper chakras, clear all of the excess energy here. So that's going to be your homework for the next 2 weeks, to really work on clearing the energy, learning to be more in the present, more mindful. They say that is going to help you in your next journey. They're showing me this like visual of like one point and then accelerating out. So you might think it's very simple and it might not affect your life very much, but it's as simple as it is, it affects your life exponentially. So hope that makes sense. And Hamneet, let's see. Hamid, I'm getting water for you, like a really calm, peaceful water. So heal yourself, be around the water element. They also want you to work on healing your right hip area, like when in terms of your auric field, right? We can, excuse me, see some excess energy over here. So if you can, right, I think you have Reiki 1. There you go. So do some Reiki on your right hip, right? There's a chakra there too, is your sacral chakra. Work on clearing your hip as your energy homework from your spirit guides. So hope that helps. And over here, let me see, YouTube, Heat and Kiera, and then Chris. Oh, that's so interesting, Chari. Heat, Kiera, Chris. Okay, what is Heat saying? Scrolling up. Where is Heat's request? I don't even see it. No, I see Kiera's request. Bye, Mahal. Have fun in your cooking class. Oh, I'm having a hard time finding the question. Why you do this, YouTube? Why you do this to me? Maybe that's why aliens have such big eyes, so they can see more. Okay, Heat, I can't find your message, so I'm just gonna do a general message for you and see. Okay. Okay, so Heat, your guide is saying to work with the symbol, the elven star, so Lord of the Rings. So the elven star is actually a 7-pointed star. It is used in a lot of alchemy, in a lot of magic. So starting to retune yourself to the vibration of the 7-pointed star. And let's see what else they want you to do. Also connect with your third eye as well. Work on opening your third eye. So your guys are saying that you can connect with this symbol, the 7-pointed star, and using that frequency to help open your third eye. Sometimes you can also use the sacred geometry Sri Yantra. You can print it out and look at it while you're meditating. When you meditate with the Sri Yantra, it opens your third eye. And not just like, so the Sri Yantra looks like this, guys. Don't know if you guys can see it. It's like a bunch of triangle, but this is not the complete version. There's a version with like the cross around it. So practice with those two symbols to help you open your third eye. Hi, Gary. I'm gonna get to you in a sec too. Thank you so much, guys. YouTube, you guys are so amazing, helping me keep track of everything. Yes, Tony, I would love to reach out to you. Okay, well, cool. I hope that I got everyone on Facebook so far. I think the next one is Marie Belvic. If you're still here, would like to know what message my spirit guides have for me at this point, absolutely. So Marie, one of your spirit guide, it's getting low on battery. I have to charge it up. Just give me 1 second. So Marie, your guide, one of your spirit guides is actually like an elder dragon. So an elder dragon that looks kind of like, you know, those Chinese dragon that is like the longer shape and it's really beautiful. It's light blue. It's got like these white hair and there's different elemental dragons. So that dragon that was shown to me is of air element. So each type of elemental like phase or cosmic elemental dragon has an element. So with your spirit guide right now is of the air element and he's a dragon guide. So I work with cosmic dragon as well. Dragons are not the same as reptilian. You know, there's like good humans, bad humans. There's like good reptiles and like bad reptiles. So cosmic dragons are actually amazing spirit guides to work with. I was blessed to like be accepted by the dragons. They really helped me out in terms of my spiritual protection. Ever since I started working with my dragon guides, I just feel much more stronger. Instead of needing to protect myself every time I go out the house or go on the subway, I don't need to do that as much anymore. And it also helps teach me as a healer how to deal with entities. So they've taught me a lot about protection. They taught me a lot about protection magic and really help accelerated my spiritual gifts. So Marie, if you feel called to, you can connect with your spirit guide, the air dragon. In terms of your spiritual protection. So they say that your auric field is not as strong as it should be. Some days you feel extra tired because you are actually absorbing other people's energy. So you need to strengthen your auric field so that you don't do that. And a lot of times people think that as a light worker, you have to absorb other people's energy and do the work for them. You don't have to. And energy can be transmuted instantaneously. We are entering the 4D now, so time is not quite linear and it's not quite dense anymore. You'll find that like you will go through this layer and layer of transformation much faster. That's just what it is about. It's about ascension. So I hope that helps, Marie. And excuse me, I'm just gonna plug in my phone. It's a little bit short. There we go. Now I'm tilted. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Back to YouTube. Kiera. Do people's comments get removed after they go offline? I don't know. It's so hard to find these messages. Kiera, I thought I saw Kiera. Oh, can I have a love reading? Okay, cool. Kiera Boots. Okay, so first thing first, Kiera, is you guys send me the word self-love. Self-love is the foundation for you right now. They say that there's some inner child wounding that you can work on to help release some of the vibration of feeling like you can't find love because you're not worthy of love. And so you got to seeing that it's time to clear out those trauma, clear out those memories, all that vibration from your body field. And they seem to talk to your inner child. Just talk to little Kiera. She's so cute. And just hug her and ask her, what do you need from me? If it helps, Kiera, I have like a free meditation on my Facebook. If you search up Echo Movement, and me, you will see like a video of me in a green background with someone, with my friend Wayne, and I'm guiding an inner child meditation, so you can try that out. I'm also launching a course on how to heal your inner child as well, if that interests you. So yeah, work with your inner child, work with little Kiera. She's so sweet, so innocent. Chris. Ooh. I feel like I'm doing those like, crossword puzzle. You have to like find. Where is Chris' message? Why is this so hard to find? Chris, are you still online? If you can like retype your question, I don't really see it. Myra, Tia, Dahlia. Myra. Oh, why is it so hard to find this? Myra. I can't really find your question, so I'm going to do a general reading unless you are able to retype your question for me. Oh, I see it. I've been wanting to know more about my star family or past life maybe with them. I need to know more about a possible star seed lineage. I've been feeling very disconnected from everything. Sure. Just let me tune in really quickly. And hi, Facebook, if you guys are here. I'm trying to get to everyone as fast fast as I can. So forgive me if I can't get to you this round. I'll always like do it every week if I can. So just be patient. And if you can't wait, you can always watch the replay. Myra, so I'm connecting and I'm getting a lot of star seeds lifetime for you. Like I just see like flashes of like alien faces, like feline beings, mantis being. You have quite a lot of star lineage in you. So when I do reading, I usually take the first like top 3 vibrational match to a star seed because we have all been in like so many places, many different lives. So for you, I'm getting Arcturus, Andromeda, and Lyra. So these 3 star system is pretty close to you. Pleiades is pretty close to it too, but it's Arcturus, Andromeda, and then Lyra system. So these are all the star system that you might find resonance with, and you can search them up and get to know them more. Your galactic guides is definitely really close to you. You have a Mantis guide. I also have a Mantis guide as well. And don't be scared of them because they look so different from us. There's actually good Mantis beings and bad Mantis beings. So get to know them. When they're good, they're actually very funny. They're very wise. And they are really multidimensional. They help me channel a lot. So yeah, go explore safely. I sound like a mom. It's like, be safe, kids. Okay, let's see. Facebook. Hi, Laurie. If you're still here and listening, I would love to know what comes through for me. Big things happening, sure. So Laurie, your higher heart chakra is really opening. I see like a lot of pink surrounded with purple energy. You guys are saying it's important to let this energy integrate. So it's been activated, right? Think about it. It's been like activated, but it hasn't synced into your body. Like it hasn't fully integrated as one into your body yet. How did she do this? Do you have any pointers? Okay, they say keep it simple. To really just tune in with your third eye, open your spiritual channel, feel the energy that's open up here, and consciously using your breath to inhale, connect, exhale, merge into the body. See this form of energy download and merge into the body as one. So with all the activated energy, really learning how to incorporate it into your current life is going to help strengthen you even more. They said that there's more opportunities coming up for you, especially in the month of June, August, and October. So it's going to be quite an interesting ride this year. So keep yourself open to receive for these opportunities. Many exciting things are coming. Hi, Christina. Hi, Chantal Gray. I would like a message from my spirit guide, please. Yeah, absolutely. Chantal. So Chantal, you guys are showing me a past life vision. In that lifetime, you were a man, you were kind of like a young boy, and you worked with the earth and wood element a lot. I see you gathering wood in the forest. It seems like you like gather like firewood for your village people, for the whole village. And in that lifetime, you're more to yourself. You were very introverted. You guys are showing me that in that lifetime, you like to play by yourself in the forest. And sometimes, you would take a little bit longer to come back, right? Instead of focusing on your work, you would like, ooh, a frog, and then just like go play with the animals. You were very curious in that lifetime as well. So, you have a very playful spirit in you, but it's has not been fully actualized in this lifetime yet, right? There's some like fear, some hesitancy as to who am I authentically, who am I really here to do. Like you feel like you have a sense of where you're going, but sometimes you feel like you get distracted. And so they say this is very normal. It's kind of like each of our soul have characteristics. So with your soul, it's very curious and it can feel like it can be distracted really easily. So the point in that is instead of judging yourself, right, for any shortcomings, is to enjoy the moment and play more. So connect with element of earth, with wood, very sturdy, nurturing, and the growth is slow but it's strong. So with some people, when they accelerate, let's say, for example, their career, they just go boom. But with some people, it's like the slow and steady wins the race. So that's like kind of your energy. It's like the slow and steady, bringing more playfulness into your life as well. So that's the message for you today. Okay, I think next one is on YouTube is Tia. Thank you so much, guys, for keeping track of the people. You guys are so sweet, like light workers, huh? Tia, I'm trying to find messages. Where is Tia's message? Tia, I don't see your message. If you are still here, can you please? Oh, there it is. Hi, can you ask my spirit guides about my two business ventures and about this connection I have with my boyfriend? Clinton feels like a soulmate. Sure. Okay, cool. Two business adventure and about this connection I have with my boyfriend Clinton. It feels like a soulmate. Okay. Okay, so Tia, with your guys, they're saying that with your businesses, one of them needs to be more efficient when it comes to time wise. So it should be something that is about products. So something that doesn't like trade your time for, let's say, money. It has to be something that is like inventory based so that you can focus more energy onto the other business. They also saying that with your current boyfriend, yes, you guys are soulmates, right? Soulmates are basically souls that we have lots of connection with throughout our life journey. Like sometimes we reincarnate as a mom, and then the next lifetime would be like a lover, a brother. So someone that you feel this innate connection with. And with that being said, they're showing me this vision of you guys. It looks like America, somewhere in like America, looks like Arizona or something. And in that lifetime, you guys were also lovers. So both of you, I see you guys both on like horses, and you guys are like riding horses together in that lifetime. You guys were quite young in that lifetime as well. So yeah, it seems like you guys have so much fun with each other in that lifetime. For some reason, in that lifetime, you guys didn't end up getting married for whatever reason. Like he kind of moved away and worked on his like career, and then you just decided to stay in your hometown and to just be near your parents. So you guys didn't get to be with each other in that lifetime, and so you guys have come back in this lifetime again to explore the relationship on a deeper level. So that's the message I have for you in regards to that. I'm trying to see who is next on Facebook. Wow, it's actually more people than I expected. So sorry, I didn't know that there was gonna be so many people. So sorry for the wait. And if I somehow missed your comments, please forgive me. Like I'm trying my best. So just remind me if I do happen to skip it for whatever reason. I'm just scrolling down the comments. So sometimes there's glitches and stuff. So Amanda, okay. Amanda, I'm getting the end of August and September. So there's some energetic work that you can do to help speed up the process a little bit. So energetically, your guides is saying that you can speak to, I know this is going to sound crazy, the soul of your house, like the vibrational consciousness of the house, because everything is made out of consciousness, right? Like atoms and electrons. So each being have life in it. It's like Pocahontas, you know? So you can speak to the soul of your house, offering gratitude, like infuse your house with even more positive energy on a conscious level. And when people see a picture of your house or when they're coming to view your house, they can feel the energetic difference. And so they will open their heart more to purchase the home. You can also recruit a help of a realtor as well to help you, really asking for help, right? Like Abraham Hicks says, ask and you shall receive. So that's the message I have for you. Next one on Facebook is Tia. I mean, on YouTube is Tia. Tia, if you're still here, can you repeat your question again? Oh, Dahlia is up? Okay. I need to get a moderator next time. So hard to keep track. Dahlia, if you're still here, can you please repeat your question again? I think I did Tia too. Tessa, Smooth, Charlie, Gray Bell. I know, Emma, it's so hard. So thank you so much. But don't put pressure on yourself to keep track of it. Just have fun. This is what it's about, right? It's to have fun. Oh, okay. There we go. Dala is what is my life purpose? Okay, let's see some insights in regards to that. Okay, so Dahlia, your guides is showing me quite a few revenues that you can go into in terms of your life mission. So your mission, on one hand, it has to do with expression. A lot of it has to do with expression. They're showing a vision of you just like dancing. So a lot of time that means like expression, expressing yourself. You could be working with the body, for example, right? Becoming an instructor, like a dance instructor or something, working with the physical body in terms of movement, like a Pilates instructor, something with the body and expressing that. The other part of it is also about not bounding yourself to one thing, about creating, right? Making products to sell. You guys are saying that you tend to get bored easily and you like to have like different areas to try out. So they say just let yourself like open like a full skirt and just like express the energy that is in you. I feel like there's a lot of like little seeds that are inside, but it wants to sprout and it wants to blossom. So expression and creativity is a big thing for you. And then Tessa is next. Tessa and then Christina. Let me see if I can. Tessa, if you're still here, if you can just repeat your question. Who was I in my past life and what is my future career? Okay, let's see. Okay. So, Tessa, I saw quite a few vision in terms of your past life. So, sometimes when spirit show it, it's just like a movie clip. So one of it is you were a woman, and to me, it feels like the time of Lumeria. So Lumeria is like where Hawaii is right now. It's really beautiful, feminine energy, and it exists around the time of Atlantis as well. So you can learn more about Lumeria. I also have a YouTube video sharing about Lumeria as well. So in that lifetime, you were a type of priestess, and I see you in this like white robe, really long white robe, and you're like walking down like stairs into the ground. So there are some like caverns that you use in that lifetime, right, for your spiritual practice and spiritual knowledge. So as part of your life purpose is going to be continuing that work. It has to do with spirituality, either bringing more happiness or more health into people's lives. That's what you're meant to do. Another lifetime I also see is like you as a man and you lived in recent time in America. Um, and in that lifetime, you really connected to the spirit animal, like the eagle. I see you like looking up to the eagles, and you even have them as like pets, right? In that lifetime, it seems like you worked at a ranch or something. So you're very close to animals in that lifetime, as I guess a farm owner. No, you're not. You're the owner's son. So you took over the farm after your father in that lifetime died. So very close to animals and really bring forth the energy again. So those are the messages for you. Work in terms of healing others, taking care of animals. So those are like your strong suit. And Christina on Facebook, I'm going to do your message now. So I'm coming to a close to my session now. And if I don't get to you today, I'm sorry. You can catch me next time. And if you really, really want a reading, you can always reach out and see if you want to do a private session. Yeah. Let's see. Christina. Christina, your baby is a rainbow child. So I don't know if you know that already. Like there's different star seeds energy, they're different like frequency. When you think about star seed, you want to look at it like a spectrum. So indigo, blue ray, crystal, rainbow, and other subcategories. So your baby is in the rainbow spectrum. So the rainbow babies are souls that are really new to Mother Earth. They don't have as much karma and density in them, and they are very light. They are born very psychic already. So you'll find that as part of your job as a mother in this lifetime is to help cultivate that part of it. So far, a lot of times, as empaths and starseed yourself, some of your intuitive abilities or psychic ability have been shamed by our society. So it's really important for us to now reclaim this innate gift that we have. We actually all intuitive, all spiritual, all a teacher, a healer within. We've just forgotten that part of ourselves. So that's part of the message right now, is just to gain more clarity about your child. Your child's going to be really like crystals, like rainbow are really happy. Crystals are more like sensitive, really like pure. So you'll find that your child is usually more like the happy-go-lucky type of child. So, and help them cultivate their spiritual gifts. And Annette, I'll do Annette, and let's see. Cool. So Annette, your guys is showing me a past life vision of you in ancient, looks like Asia, somewhere in China. And in that lifetime, you were a daughter, part of a family that serves the palace. So the palace is really huge and there's lots of employees in the palace. So your parents are people, so your dad, right, serves some of the government officials around the palace. And your mom is one that she's like, I see her bringing trays of food and tea. So it seems like she's like a caretaker in the palace. And so you were a young girl in that time, and because you were born inside the city, you always wondered what is outside the walls, what is outside the city. And you always had this yearning to find out more, what's out there. But in that lifetime, there's a lot of constriction. So you weren't really able to like follow your wishes and go where you want to go. It's a very dangerous time back then. So you were kind of stuck in the town, in the city. And so in this lifetime, right, what happens a lot is the sense of freedom is really important to you. Breaking through and feeling this sense of freedom, having autonomy, being sovereign is very important to you. And so your guides are just saying that that comes from some completion of karma, is to really allow yourself to be free, be liberated, and be an empowered light worker, empowered woman, and go out there and just share your light. Don't hide behind these walls that you once were. You're not trapped anymore. Go out there and shine your light. And let's see. Who's next on Facebook? Smooth. How does Brian feel about me? The current energy. Okay, cool. How does Brian feel about me? The current energy. Cool. So everyone, so thank you so much for joining me today. If I can't get to you today, sign up to my newsletter on my website at myinnertemple.com. I will send out an email saying, hey, this week's reading is at this time on this date, so come and join me. So you can like get right on the top of the list when you arrive. Okay. So how does Brian feel about me, the current energy? Okay. Okay, so I'm getting, you guys are just showing me Brian, right? I see that there's like energetically, I see things in energetic terms. There's this like black, like, how do I call this? Oval shape. And then inside, right, there's some energy wanting to break through. So, and when I'm tuning into this person named Brian, I feel that there is a sense of like admiration towards you. Like there is some form of caring, some kind of love towards you, but the things that is blocking him to like fully go into it, I don't know, like he might be, let me know too, like if he's like hot and cold sometimes and like not unsure. It seems like he has these like blockages that he don't know how to work through, and it has to do with emotions wise. Like he doesn't really understand his emotions really well. And yeah, I just get that. Yes, he do like you. He's fond of you, but he's not sure. Like he's not understanding what his emotion is, and sometimes can be kind of hard to express it to you. Like sometimes he doesn't even know why he's feeling a certain way. Is what the guide's kind of letting me know. So with Brian, you're gonna have to be like patient. So be patient to hold space for him, but at the same time, don't like push too much. And at the same time, don't attach yourself too much onto one person. He's going to be able to feel it, right? We're all emotional and energetic beings. So stay your ground, right? Be grounded, work on yourself, work on your project, and just give space to him. Let him know you're still here if he needs you, but he needs to figure out his own like emotions. You need to understand himself first. So that's what I'm getting for you. All right. So I don't know who is the next one, but I'm gonna do one more on YouTube and one more on Facebook. And I think next time I'm gonna separate them. I didn't expect that many people were gonna show up, so I just did both combined. But next time I would do like just Facebook and just YouTube so I can get to more people. Who's the next one? Oh, it's so hard to see. Oh no. Okay. I think the next one is Nikki. That's what I'm seeing. Not sure if you did reading for me yet. My sound was working a few minutes ago. Do you have guys any message for me? Sure. So Nikki, my last reading on Facebook, and I'll do one more on YouTube. So Nikki, there is an energetic healing that you guys want you to do. There is a lot of energy in the heart, but it's getting stuck there. It's not being released from the throat. So they're saying that maybe you have been wondering why you're having trouble express yourself or finding yourself. They say that don't just look at the throat chakra, look into the heart chakra as well. It's almost like the energy is coming up, right? We call this evolution of the chakra system, and when it fountains out is called involution. So in the evolution of your chakra system being integrated together, there's a blockage between the heart and the throat. So working into what's causing this blockage in the heart, releasing that is just like unplugging a blockage, then the energy is going to flow up again. So that's the message for Nikki. And thank you so much, Facebook, for joining me today. If I didn't get to you today, I try my best. Forgive me. Maybe next time I'll get to you guys. So thank you so much, Facebook. I'll see you guys next time. And on YouTube. Charge, are you here? Gary Bell, are you here? So who's still here with me on YouTube? Analyst is here. Are you still here? Yes, absolutely. Yay, awesome. I'll try to do a few more, so I'll try to get to as many people as I can, but let's see. Okay, so Analyst, I got like a lot of energy from the elemental realm. So to me, when I use the term elemental, I'm referring to like fays, I'm referring to like dragons or like mystical creatures like mermaids or unicorns. They exist in another dimension. They're not really like here in our physical dimension per se. So a lot of people see them from time to time. There's like portals and stuff. And right now, the strongest energy for you is the unicorn. So the unicorn is a healing spirit guide. So the unicorn also symbolizes that when you do your healing, it's going to help with your manifestation power. So let me see what kind of healing they want you to do. And just give me a moment to charge my laptop. Okay. So Analyst, your guides are saying to work on your upper chakras, especially like the third eye. The third eye is the pineal gland area. If you study Vedic traditions, they actually say the associated gland with the third eye is the pituitary gland, because the pituitary gland regulates the pineal gland. So both of them, basically work on both of them. They're saying that to first channel higher energy, like source energy. If you use Reiki, you can use Reiki, or just like invoke your higher self to send you white light or rainbow light into the third eye, and bring the energy up towards the crown. Your crown chakra is pretty activated. You can see like these purple on your crown. That's like kind of like those aurora lights on your crown dancing around. So you guys want you to work more on your third eye, right? When you open the third eye, the crown can like expand a little bigger too. Think about yourself like a tree. The stronger the foundation and the trunk, the larger the crown can be. So same thing. Right, working on your third eye chakra. How do you want her to work on the third eye chakra? Okay, so they're saying using both sacred geometry and sound. So you can use, like I mentioned before, the Sri Yantra symbol. It looks something like this with kind of like a square next to it. You can look at it and meditate upon it. And to use the vibration of thro or om, these are seed chant mantras to open the third eye. But you want to do this by invoking your higher self first. So don't just like open your third eye and, always invoke the protection of your higher self. And when you do a third eye opening exercise, make sure that you're in a good space, you're in a good mood, relatively good mood, and to do these practices. But because I've seen some people do it out of fear and it just causes more fear and misalignment. So we don't want to do that. We want to do it when you feel like, okay, it's a good time to do some practice. So that's the message. And let's see. Moonstar. Is Moonstar Gary still here? Gary Bell, what's your question, Gary? What kind of guy? When you say guy, does it mean like partner? What kind of guy do my guides see for me? So like a love interest, that's what you mean, right? Oh, okay, cool. No problem, Analyst. Hope that helps. Okay, so Moonstar, you guys is showing me that your partner that you meant to stay with for your life, right? I'm getting a very gentle, quiet energy. So he's more of an introvert. He's a creative person. He might not be as good as expressing his emotions in the beginning. It's gonna take some time for him to open up. So because he's an introvert, when you do meet this guy, he might not be able to like voice his emotions as quickly. If you feel like he's the one, right, you have to trust your gut feeling on this. When you do meet him, you have to maybe give him another chance. So if in the first date he didn't say much and he seems nervous, he's just introverted, so give him like a little bit more chance. But the most important thing you guys want you to know about him is the purity in his heart. Doesn't matter he's quiet, they want you to really connect with his heart and see what's in his heart. Is he quiet because he's really like emotionally unavailable, or is his heart is open but then he just like don't know how to express himself? So there's a kind of subtle difference between the two. It's almost like sometimes as women, as empath, we confuse men sometimes. They're thinking, oh, he, is just emotionally unavailable. So with some of them, their heart chakra is closed, whereas with some of them, their heart chakra is actually really open. But over time, they kind of build a wall around them. So that's a difference. You want a guy that actually has an open heart, but maybe have like a wall built around them for emotional safety, either because of their childhood experiences or something. So that's the key, Moonstar, is when you meet him, feel into his heart. How does his heart make you feel? If his heart make you feel cold, not the right one. If you tune into his heart and you feel like, wow, there's a sense of purity, I sense like there's this joy, this like endearing energy in him, then that's the right one. Okay, I hope that helps. Let me see who's next. Scrolling up the chat box, finding the next person. Why is this so hard to find? I think the next one is Yogi, if I'm right. Oh, there's Gary. Is he okay? My dad passed away a few weeks ago. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Okay, let me see if there's any message from there. Also, what galactic family am I from? Okay. So, Gary, your dad is sending you so much love. He wants to let you know that he's okay. He made it to the other side of the veil. Over here is a world that's very similar to the world that he once lived in the physical form. His spirit lives on the other side, and he just wants you to know that he's always going to be with you until the day when you're ready to cross the veil. Um, He's sending you a lot of love and just letting you know that he's really happy. He said it feels really great to not have burden on my shoulders, to not have aches and pain in my body. He's still trying to understand how to communicate with this side of the veil. But he said he's happy here. He feels so peaceful. And he says he's always going to be with you and to not worry about him. And as far as your star family goes, so from your guys are saying two things. Alpha Centauri and Andromeda are two of the star system that you're resonating with right now based on your current energy. So Alpha Centauri is actually, in terms of like, I guess, light years, is pretty close to us. Alpha Centauri have different types of humanoid. It's really interesting. There's actually one type of humanoid that have like green skin. You know, Guardian of the Galaxy? It's kind of like Demora, like that green color skin, and they have like blackish hair. That's like one type of humanoid, and then the other type kind of lives on like a desert area. There's many different types of beings. Really, it's hard to describe them all. But Alpha Centauri, very psychic, very like the warrior energy. Like there's a lot of like pride. Think about those elves from Lord of the Rings. It's like that kind of really like pride, like Elrond. Yeah, that type of energy, very psychic yet very loving and kind at the same time. As far as Andromeda are beings that are very connecting to spiritual teaching. So they find their joy in servicing others. So Andromeda actually have these really advanced ships. They are very similar to the Pleiadians, I find. They're very loving. And yeah, Andromeda, great, wonderful starseed. I've met some Andromedans in my journey. They're very intelligent people. That's what I've noticed. So I hope that helps, Gary. Yogi. Hi, Yogi. Let's see. Yogi, message. Okay, so Yogi, your guides are giving you a message to incorporate materials in your business where you are interacting with your audience in a more direct way. So instead of just posting, for example, videos of you practicing something or doing something, they want you to like speak to them. Hey, kind of like what I'm doing right now, like speak to your audience, to express yourself. Like, don't be afraid to look into the camera and like talk and like teach and to share. That's going to help with expanding your spiritual business a lot. Aaron is next. Aaron, I believe Aaron Conway. Aaron, if you're still here, you can post your question again. I'm just scrolling up to see if I can find it. Okay, oh, thank you. Thanks for repeating the question. Do you see Saul and I working things out over the next month or soon? Okay, I'm guessing this is a romantic relationship. Okay, awesome, cool. So you see me do this like motion is just to clear energy from any past readings so that I can become a clear vessel. Okay, so your spirit guide, I heard a voice of like a really gentle woman. They remind me of like the Pleiadian energy. So she's saying that with this one, it will take a few months. So August or October, kind of like around that area. They say to focus on the key, which is communication. So communicating with each other, getting to know each other, and helping each other move forward, releasing any blockages. She's saying that his energy is very like kind, loving. He's very curious. Sorry. And so with him, part of it is he's wondering if is it still gonna be like, exciting if I'm in a relationship, or am I still gonna be myself in a relationship? So he kind of have to like understand that he can have both, like the best of both worlds together. So a lot of your journey with him moving forward is on communicating, not from a place of like neediness. That's not what I'm trying to say. Is like channel Cleopatra. What would Cleopatra do? She would just come in a really calm, really divine feminine way and see, like, oh, what are you thinking about? There's an element of this divine feminine energy when you tune into that, so that you are coming from a very grounded place, right? There's wisdom, there's love, and yet very grounded at the same time. And so, yes, try to communicate with him, like help him open up a little bit more, but don't put too much expectation on him. Right now, he's kind of like in this like wobbly phase. That's what like your guides are saying to me right now. So communication. If he doesn't return to you, don't take it personally. It's not really about you. It's really about him opening up towards his authentic self. So your guides are saying that to work on your higher heart chakra, which is the goddess chakra, work on yourself and don't be attached to his actions. Just be your beautiful self. You guys are saying that when you focus on yourself, when not all of your energy is like channeled to him, when you nurture it towards yourself, that's actually where you're supposed to go, like when you're supposed to come into alignment with yourself. So I hope that helps. Let's see. Yeah, I think he just needs time. Yeah, so just do your thing, girl. Do your thing, be the queen. If he comes around, wonderful. If not, you're going to find yourself a king who's in for life, not a prince, not a boy, but a freaking warrior king to walk alongside your journey. Awesome. Hi, Elizabeth Lynn. Welcome. I'm just scrolling back for the message. So, who else is still here? Can you please add your question to the comment section? It's just easier for me to find that way. Hi, Davin. Is the new love coming towards me already with someone else? And why did God make me a homosexual? Okay. So there's a few parts to that. Is the new love coming towards me already with someone else? And why did God make me homosexual? Okay. Okay, so two parts for the question. First part is I'm not really getting an answer from you guys. They're saying that there is a soul recognition between you guys, but it's more starting out as like a platonic relationship. So it's not going to be like boom like crazy Romeo and Juliet, but I'm getting a really like stable energy, like like stable energy, very calm water. So go into that relationship with him, like wherever perspective you come from that perspective, like really calm waters perspective. And the second part is okay. So the second part is the reason for that is because you are star seed, and star seeds are souls that have lifetimes in other star system. Star seeds are usually coming from different realms like Pleiades, Arcturus, Andromeda, and in those more advanced civilizations, they don't have labels such as like gender. They look at gender like a spectrum. They don't really have labels upon it. So what happens is when you are a being coming from this outside solar system, and you come here, you're gonna feel like an outsider. You're gonna feel like, well, how come I don't fit in the old system? And that's precisely what star seeds are here to do, right? They are seeds. They plant seeds and they sprout. And so it's time for these star seeds to blossom. So part of why some souls chose to be like LGBT is to educate the really dense programming that has been on earth for a very long time, how everything has to be black and white, binary, or else you're wrong. These are agendas that were created to keep people under control. And so starseeds, earth angels, light workers, they're here to break this old system. And the best way to break this old system is become the example, become the embodiment. And so you guys are saying, don't look at it as like something is wrong or something is broken. Look at it as like an opportunity to be part of this team, to create change. The reason for that is also the higher frequency of changing a structure is not to fight the old system, but to create a new system, to create the new earth. So you guys are saying, don't focus too much on the negative side of things. Focus more what is the positive things, right? Think about connecting more in terms of your community. I really feel like the LGBT community needs more support, needs more people to express and stand firm for this new way of looking things. Like, don't put people in a box. And this is what we're here to do, is to get outside the box. Oh, Davin. Well, I'm giving you some light. I've gone through like sexual assault. I've been in some dark places. I know that sometimes when you're in those dark places, it's so hard to see the positive side of things. But I can tell you, really nice person. You really have like this sense of like love, right? And the world hasn't been kind to you. I'm so sorry people haven't been kind to you, but you know, you are a powerful creator. You are a vibrational expression of the universe. So tune into that power and start thinking about, what do I want to do? Like, how do I want to serve other people? Would you like to create a Facebook group for other homosexuals to connect and support each other? Like, rise, become a healer. Sometimes we have to go beyond our suffering. And that's what happened to me. It's like I was still struggling, but I started going out to help people and realized that, well, I'm not the only one. And so, yeah, go out there and serve. Like, you're a beautiful person. Okay, what is the next one? I think I'll do two more, and then I'm almost at 2 hour now. So I'm just scrolling, and when I see a question, I'm gonna answer it. Question. Kevin B. Is there a spirit message for me? Okay. Okay, so Kevin, your guides are sending you a message from the angelic realm. So the angelic realm is like Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, but the archangel that came up for you was Archangel Sandalphon. So you can search this angel up on the internet. It's really coming forth with the energy. They're also pointing towards your third eye as well. So working on when you come back from your dream realm, so when you wake up in the morning, before you even get up, you guys are saying to clear your auric field, clear your energy system before you start your day, so that you're not carrying whatever you've released or worked through during your dream time and your lucid dreams onto your day. You want to start your day, with a fresh body, a fresh energy body. So to do that, and I saw a violet flame, like violet ray coming out. It's kind of towards the pinkish spectrum too. So using the violet rays to clear your third eye, clear the upper chakras, and then begin your day. They're also saying to do more physical exercise, look into yoga. There's many different types of yoga. The different posture opens up your body. When your physical vessel is strong, when your spiritual channels are open, it's going to naturally bring in more light into your body, and you're going to feel more energized as a result. So with you, it's mostly working on your energy body is the message. Hi, Emma. I don't know. I think I did you. What was your question again? Like, can you type it out again? So for those that are joining right now, I do 3 types of reading: your aura, a message from your spirit guide, or a past life. So you have to let me know which one you want, like an aura reading, a past life reading, or a message from your spirit guide. Nimbus, let's see. Right now, I'll just answer Nimbus. I lost my mother last year. I'm sorry to hear. Is she okay? All right. And Emma says, Spirit guide, please. Okay. So do Emma and then Nimbus and then Elizabeth. Okay. So Emma, I got the message from your guide saying that there's 2 past life visions. So one is that in one of your lifetime, you devoted yourself in Tibet as like a spiritual Buddhist monk. You practice the Buddhist teachings. And in another lifetime, you kind of like, it looks like Switzerland, like there was like mountain, it looks like Sound of the Music kind of area. And so you feel very recharged and connected to mountains. They say for you, mountains is a very big symbol in your life. The mountain signifies the earth element. The mountain is also about foundation, right? It's like the pyramid, like the foundation and then building on top. This also has to do with the energy of transmutation, alchemy, right? How the rain gathers near the top of the mountain and then it starts to rain down the mountain. So it's like this transformation of energy. So working with the mountains energy and reconnecting with those earthy element will really help you start to work with or understand more about herbs. So rosemary, basil, and start to see how each herb make you feel. You can grab like a book in the library of something just to like learn more about herbs. So that's the message that is coming through. Retuning into the spiritual side as well, right? Being the monk, you've like have experiencing meditation before. So it seems like as part of your project now, your spirit guides are saying to merge the 2 together. So spiritual healing, growth, and learning to work with the elements and like in particular like herbs and plants. So whether you want to like dry up flowers or dry up leaves and then create something out of it, and then you can make it as a hobby or as a business on the side. So those would be really good things to incorporate into your life. And Nimbus, let's see. Nimbus, your mom is doing well on the other side of the realm. She said not to worry. She did express to me that she missed you. Like there's a part of her that really missed you, but she's peaceful where she is. So don't worry about her. She's okay. And anytime you can always send her love and receive her love through your heart chakra. And Elizabeth, for your spirit guides. So, Elizabeth, your spirit animal totem right now is the dolphin. So, you can go on Google and then search up dolphin. You guides show me like an image of a dolphin. They also show me you have connection with a Fae realm. It seems like we have lots of Fae energy in on YouTube today. So, with the Fae realm, they're showing me that this flower, it looks like a bluebell flower, connecting with nature, with a flower. There's a second part of the message, so let me just see what they say. So the message is about healing and mending yourself. So healing yourself in regards to your perspective about needing others' approval or taking other people's judgment too deeply towards you. You're very sensitive soul, you're very pure, and sometimes it feels like you can take on too much, absorb too much from other people. And you guys are just saying that to when you go into those spaces, when you start to have those negative thoughts or needing others to approve where you are, remember your multidimensional self. So remembering that you have the ability to tune in intuitively to your Akashic records to really understand yourself and to know that you are a servant of light, you're a light worker, and sometimes interesting. So sometimes light workers think that you're doing something wrong to attract like negative people into your life. It's not always the case. It's because you're a light worker, like a beacon of light. People are drawn to you because of the light, not because, oh, I'm broken or da 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 da. Sometimes it's really about you are exactly what someone needs at that time. But it doesn't necessarily means you need to absorb something or take it in internally. So biggest message right now, Elizabeth, is confidence and self-esteem, that centering, feeling at home in your body. Okay, so last one before I head out is I think it's Julie. Not sure. Oh no, I think it's Angela. Okay, it's Angela. Oh no, it's Scott. Okay. Could I have a reading, please? Sure. Let me just tune in. Okay. Okay. So Scott, your guides are saying to activate your foot chakras. So there's the 7 major chakras that you guys see always about the rainbow colors, but then there's like minor chakras throughout your body as well. So at the bottom of your feet, you also have a chakra as well. So they're saying to activate those 2 chakras to really center yourself. You're actually pretty grounded already, but you're not very centered at this moment in time. So they're saying that you might have a lot of ideas or a lot of things that you want to do, but they say slow down and ground yourself. Activate those 2 feet chakra. You can visualize, imagine, or feel the very center of Mother Gaia, of the core of Mother Earth. And then as you inhale, bring up Mother Gaia's energy to the bottom of the feet, and then exhale, bring your energy down to Mother Earth. So complete the circuit. It's very similar to some like Tai Chi or Qigong exercise. So grounding yourself and They're saying as well doing some running would be helpful, like just jogging, not like, going like crazy, but like moving. Cardiovascular would be really helpful for you. If you're already doing those practices, that's great. They would encourage you to do it more like in the nature area. So if you can go into nature and really bring more of those clean oxygen into the body to calm the body, to center the body, that's the main message that they have for you today. So I hope that helps. And thanks so much for joining me today. I hope that these readings have helped you guys a little bit. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. And if you want to stay tuned for my next reading, I usually try to do this like weekly. You can sign up for my newsletter on my website, myinnertemple.com. I usually send out an email letting my subscriber knows when is the next time I'm doing the weekly reading. So you can like try to get in at the start to make sure you get a reading that way. So amazing. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm wishing you guys an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next live stream. Go out and work your magic. Bye.